Good on your team. Welcome back to the Galactic Federation. This is GF 2012 as the countdown continues in great momentum. And we're here with the team. It's wonderful to be back. How you doing there, Danny?
And information still flooding across the galaxy. And we've got plenty of news up on GF'08.com. So it's an absolute ripper at the moment. Tommy, how you going?
Has been good, Danny. Last 2 months we've had a bit of a perler of a time. We've been over to New Zealand. We've been down to the headquarters in beautiful Mount Martha, down by the Big Blue Sea. All in the meantime, while good old Beijing, China's been copping cyclones. They've been hosting Olympics. The very special Olympics are on as we speak. In terms of 2012, 4 years to go. Human preparation, where are we at?
Preparation's going quite well, Tommy, and we've obviously established our base down there in Central Australia at Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre, which is a centre for sustainable living, and it's developed for the industries of education and tourism, and we're going along fine, I guess, at this stage. It's difficult to say where the big crunch is going to go ahead. Obviously, around the world, we're seeing some major shake-ups on the financial markets around the planet, and you can only take heed and get prepared for a wonderful future. It's a celebration, particularly pertaining to our friends.
That's right, Danny. In spite of appearances, we are on an upward spiral. Speaking of upward spirals, Joey, did you have a couple of special headlines to mention?
The most interesting one is what we talked about yesterday, is the situation with the Lehman Brothers, who are the big bank providers for also in America as well as Europe. Even Europe now is starting to feel that they've gone a bit too far with their procedures of how they handle money. So the statement I've got is that banks are no longer accountable when they have license to speculate with other people's money. So surely this is a subject of criminal prosecution, if not stricter regulations.
There, Joey, brings you back to the Federation investigations, particularly the Freedom Fighter, Danny. There's been some plenty of work on the website at this point in time, the development, particularly the Agents for Change, getting people active for the planet Earth, and this is what it's all about, this time of change.
Yeah, absolutely, Tommy. Spot on as per normal. Agents for Change, and it's very important for people out there to show some stability in these amazing times of change, which are forecast as the dimensions start shifting together. On millicom.com at the moment, Tommy, we've got some fantastic stories. As per normal, there's the melting of Earth's ice, obviously still reaching headlines around the planet Earth. We've also got a wonderful insight into UFO contactee Alex Collier, who goes into some detail on the structures of the moon structures, and also structures on Mars, and also the perception in which we require to adapt as these dimensions collide, and our extraterrestrial family starts to combine.
This is what I guess, to give you all a bit of a feeler of what an Earth One spacecraft feels like with 86,000 people. Let's cut to that now.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, Danny boy. It's time to get back into some action in Central Australia. It looks like we're live at Post Ictal.
Yes, Tommy, this is further activities to Project Blue Star 2000 to 2012, and here's some of our very, very good mates blowing off a bit of steam. And you do blow off a bit of steam in the wonderful warm conditions of Central Australia.
Yes, I think that was good old Booga B, the famous rapper and poet in the original Aquarius rock band. I guess we've got to get going down to the Nerve Centre in Mount Martha, Victoria.
Yes, Tommy, we've got to head down south once in a while, back to the headquarters of the Galactic Federation, the wonderful Mornington Peninsula, to update ourselves spiritually.
Yes, it's an important place, back to the childhood roots, and let's see what the team are up to. Excuse me, sir, what's going on today?
Big day today. It's almost a follow-up to the Muffin Cup. Not that that is actually possible.
That's first umpiring game for the MCG.
Yeah, we've got a few people on board with the legal blonde here, Becky, Stuey, and Booga. That's right, Booga's here. So Danny, Tommy, and Cheerleague, of course, and the Bear's going to be there. So it's going to be on. An expected attendance of 80,000 plus. Lots of pies and sausages and drinks.
Hawks or Geelong by?
Geelong by 14 points.
Oh. How are we doing, ladies?
Good.
Hawks or Geelong by what?
Go the Hawks, by 13.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm just going to sit on the fence until I get enough inebriated, and then I'll pick the best team. We'll see what these guys are doing. We are at Mount Martha, by the way. We all have had a big night warming up our hamstrings. I found a couple of, I think they're Hawk supporters. Oh, we're Hawk supporters. Great work, gentlemen. Hawks by what, Mr. Booga B?
I reckon they'll win by 35 points.
It's a wipeout. It's a wipeout. Then it'll be a fourth quarter steal, I think.
Last minute run. 11 3/4 time, I reckon we'll blow them away.
Dog ate cat. And do you feel your hamstrings are stretched, Stuey, at this point in the game?
A few more of these, I think I'll be very loose.
That's the gold. And it is very similar to Alice Springs, wouldn't you say, Booga, being down here?
Well, not really. Green for starters, obviously water, flowers.
Hey, no stench, you'd say that?
Absolutely, the stench is
So the preliminaries are done, folks. We're going to the MCG. Just about everyone we've invited has turned up, 80,000 plus, and looking forward to a bit of a crackerjack occasion. But we've got to get to the city, do some shopping, get some bargains, red light specials, do some rugby tackles on some unknowing strangers, and try not to get arrested before the big game. We'll see you very soon. Let's cut back to the second half of the wonderful program for the team as they get to the AFL football game in Melbourne, the MCG.
You beauty. Go the Hawks.
We're live at the MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground in Melbourne. How good's this, Danny?
Oh, this is magnificent with an almost capacity crowd. It was almost grand final conditions here with 86,000 superstars from Victoria coming to watch the wonderful Hawks play the Cats, coming from Geelong, attempting to take that beautiful, beautiful trophy from the AFL Grand Final in September, and it's just great to get together, Tommy, and what a wonderful atmosphere.
Yes, that's right, Danny. It's up there with the Holy Grail by the looks of it. These games that they play in Melbourne are a bit of a specialty.
Roger, we're just working out whether to meet outside of the Ron Barassi statue, or was it the Ron Barassi statue? Ron Barassi?
I think seeing we're meeting there, it should be the Ron Barassi statue. That's right, there, yes, there.
Yeah, it does make me think, Danny. We look at these incredible games, very inspiring to a lot of people, but they are a major distraction when you think of the sheer numbers of people attending these matches and the issues that are occurring around the planet, the social conundrum and the planetary, the extreme climate change that's occurring. Are people really in the know when you go to these games of what's going on?
Oh, well, look, as you said, Tommy, it's a mind-numbing distraction. Let's try and keep the masses away from the real issues that are occurring on the planet, and what better way to achieve that than to pump extraordinary amounts of people's money into sporting activities. And it's obviously not isolated to Australia, it occurs right around the planet. It's good to see people being active and obviously not throwing stones and rocks at each other. I think that's a bonus, but it certainly is a distraction. But we're obviously enjoying the distraction.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. We're having a great old time. It makes me think of big numbers like there's 1 billion people who seem to be obese on the planet, but there's another 1 billion who are struggling to get a gobstopper, let alone a 4 and 20 pie. But it is about there are positives to these events. It's nice to see people come together and not throw rocks at each other. And it would be just lovely if we could mix a little bit of world consciousness to the whole event to drive it onto some more positive endeavours.
Oh, absolutely, Tommy. And as we always state when we head to these wonderful venues, the sheer size of the venue and obviously holding capacity crowds up to 100,000 people, and my mind just goes to those wonderful super mothership crafts which must be circling the planet Earth and out there in the depths of the galaxy. What a wonderful experience it must be for those superstars out there.
That's right, Danny. It's the fifth dimensional craft who are currently parked in the upper atmosphere all around us as we speak. They're probably having rock concerts live and similar sort of capacities. We're here at the Ron Barassi Stadium. Chairlick himself is a bit of an expert on Ron Barassi.
That's him up there.
The big Ron Barassi. Look out, size 10 feet.
Well, that's exactly right, Tom. And the Ron Barassi statue there was a meeting point, an emergency meeting point. I hope everyone out there is organising an emergency meeting point for the climate change that's coming ahead.
That's right, Danny. Let's get our ski boots on and get ready for New Zealand. Yeah.